Hello. Okay, today again we are here with that uh, so disrupting the computer and sharing the informations illegally. So that becomes hacking, and mostly hacking it happens without the user's consent, user's permission. Next is why is browser needed? So when you talk about the browser, it's an application, and this application runs in that URL, and this browser actually it is an application, and that application is used to convert all the that informations running on internet in the readable format. So that is called browser. Means so whatever website we visit using the URL, and actually that is rendered by the browser. The render means processing and the displaying in readable format. Write two examples of cybercrime. So cybercrime, uh, it is a crime so done on internet, and two examples are phishing and the hacking. What are the different data types available? So there are different data types. Mostly we have primary and secondary. Under primary, just let's write some like int, float, char, double, etc. Which data types is used to store paragraph in MS Access? So when you talk about the paragraph, and paragraph simply is stored by the data type memo. What is the use of call statement in modular programming? So whenever we use that sub procedure, that is a separate program, and when we call it from any other procedure, then where we have to use call statement. Next is write a technical term for the following statements. The processor transferring data files from local device to remote system server online. So this is called uploading. Yes. Next is a responsible and ethical use of technology and digital platform to engage, communicate, participate in online communities effectively and safely. So it's called digital uh, citizenship. So next is a full form IRC. It stands for Internet Relay Chat. And next is a CCTV. It stands for Closed Circuit Television. Now let's go for the group B. It carries 24 marks, and first is to answer the following questions. It carries 9 questions, carrying each of them 2 marks. First, let's see. Uh, so, what is digital footprint? Digital footprint means uh, uh, we can say that it is a trail, or the it's that print of data we have left behind after using the computer, or the websites, or the registrations for uploading and downloading. We leave our some in that trail, means some prints of the data that is called digital footprint. Uh, so in simple way we can define the digital footprint as the uh, trails or that prints we have left after visiting particular website or maybe the social site or the videos where we enter our personal informations. That's all. So that all is that prints are called digital footprint. Next is list any two ways to maintain our digital reputation. So any two ways to maintain our digital reputation is there. First is there uh, whenever we share any personal information, we have to think again and again, and we should also think that with whom we are going to share the informations. Yes, that is also genuine reason for this digital footprint. And next is there uh, we can so that change uh, So in the settings of the privacy of the social site or maybe any other site where with whom we want to share the informations, we can say that uh, we want to make it public or the private or the with friends or the anyone. So first we have to think about that. So this also can be maintained there for the digital reputation. And next is there whenever we go for the online activities like the transactions, it will be better if we go for the our own device, and we should not log in or the sign up or sign in from the public places which can be tracked easily. So these are methods we can apply there. Right into advantages and two disadvantages of cloud computing. So cloud actually really is not a cloud, it's a server located somewhere, and that is used to store the information, share the informations. Now two advantages can be we can back up our data, we restore our data. Next is we can get a platform to develop our own applications. So that is also an advantage of cloud computing. Next is a disadvantage. Disadvantage is since we are storing our data on cloud, so in case of failure, we may lose our data. Next is if we are storing, uploading data frequently, then anybody else, maybe the hackers or non-users, invade the server, may misuse the data, may steal the data. So that also can be a disadvantage, or may the services may disrupt anytime. What is DBMS? This is two functions. So a DBMS stands for Database Management System, yes, and it's a software used to maintain the database. So what are the functions? Uh, DBMS two functions are um, to maintain the security, yes. So that is done by the DBMS of the database we are maintaining. And next is there, if we want to share the database among many users, then that can be created using the DBMS. So these all are the two functions. What do you mean by a field property in MS Access? So field property, whenever we apply any field, then there's this downward we can see the its property where we can change, we can validate. Uh, so that becomes a field property. List any two field properties with example. Field properties with example. So any two field properties can be there. First it can be there. Field size means we can limit in size that field. Like suppose if we give 50, means maximum 50 only we can enter the characters. If we give 16, then maximum 60 only we can enter there. So that is a field size. Next is there caption. Caption, it is also field property, and it means an alternative name we are going to assign for that field, and its size varies with the version of MS Access we are using there. Mostly it is 2048 less or more. Next we have there what is form, list its uses. When you talk about the form, so in MS Access we have multiple objects, and so form is one of them. And so what are the uses of form in MS Access? So actually following are the some of the uses of form in MS Access. First, uh, it provides an interactive way to view the records, so one after another. Second is there, uh, form also helps us uh, to edit the record easily. Yes, that also can be done. So that is also an advantage of form there. And next is here when you talk about the security, then that also can be maintained by the form easily. So form actually it provides a gateway between user and the table to enter our data. Yes. So these all are the uses of form. So what is hardware security? So hardware security means it's a method to protect our hardware. Hardware means maybe the keyboard, mouse, or that printer, plotter. We can say that uh, uh, server, yes, router, then switch, etc. So there is hardware security. So how to protect that, protect the data from user? We have to write an info. So four methods to protect our data. So first we can use genuine software, yes, not the pirated software. Next is uh, I use antivirus software to remove the viruses, to protect from the viruses. And next is there, uh, obviously, we can use the strong password, means using that we can access our data. And next it can be uh, take the back of data time to time, so that in the case of corruption, the disruption, we can get the data easily from other locations. What is bus topology? Mention two differences between bus and ring. So bus topology is that type of topology in which the computers or the nodes are connected in linear order. Yes, using some like that um, devices like uh, terminator, trunk, T connector, etc. What are the differences between bus and ring? So bus, when you talk about that, its structure is linear, and in ring, its structure is circular. In bus, actually what happens, mostly we use coaxial cable. In ring, we use that UTP or STP. In bus topology, we use T connector. In ring topology, that cannot be used there. In bus topology, in the case of single failure or the single cut in the wire, it disrupts the entire system. In ring topology, in single cut, what happens, it also disturbs, but it can be mitigated with dual rings. Yes, that can be done there in ring topology. In bus topology, what happens, there is no token concept. In ring topology, there is token concept. Token means it is the data carrier and it carries the data from server to um, computer, the client computer. So any two differences we can write there. What is B2C? Give any two examples of B2C in Nepal. B2C, it's a type of e-commerce model, yes, and it stands for business to customer. Means the portal or the business house sells its products to directly to the customers. Yes, the customers, they come online, they search for the products, they buy the products, they pay online, and for that portal is used. So I need two examples of B2C. First is Daras and next is here Amro Bazaar, Sasto. There are many. What is query list types? Query, it is also an object used in MS Access database management system. It is used to retrieve the data from the tables. Query types are, yes, obviously select query and the action query. So that was about the types. So very simple way we can write the example. Now we are going to talk about the uh, output with the dry run table. It is carrying 2 marks there. So let's take this tool up and let's go to so here is let's make a table here. Okay, so here is a dry round table. In this we have to put all the variables. Let's start from the x. So x equals to there. So first is x is 0 here. Yes. Now next is here this looping iteration, that is 10 to 4 step minus 2. So here is k equals to 10 to 4. Yes, and that is step minus 2. Now first value of k is 10. Yes, first iteration k equals to 10. Yes, next is a equals to k power 2. So a equals to k power 2. So what it gives us? A equals to k. K is 10. K is 10. 10 power 2, and that is 100. Yes, it is 100 there. Now x equal to x plus a. So here is x equals to x plus a. So what it gives us? X is 0. So x equals to x plus a. It gives us 0 plus 100 equals to 100. So this was first iteration. Now in second iteration. In second iteration, since its value is decreasing by 2, so now k it becomes 8. Yes, after 10, 10 minus 2, 8. So in 8 what happens? Let's copy this part. So k becomes 8. So now we have to put here 8. 8. Yes. So 8 power 2 means that is 64. So that is 64 here. Now here what do we have to do? We have to find the sum. So x equals to x plus a. So that gives us x. Now it is 100. So 100 plus a is 64. So next 64 here. So it becomes now 164. Now in next iteration k becomes 8 6 6 here. Now what is value of a? So a equals to 6 to the power 2. So that gives us 36. Now what will be the sum? So x equals to x plus a. So previous value of x is 164. 164 plus a is 36. So 36 gives us 0 0 2. Okay, we got 200. Now next iteration here 6. After 6 it becomes 6 minus 2, that is 4. 4. So what is value of a? A equals to 4 power 2. So giving us 16. Now here x equals to x plus a. So giving us 200 plus 16 equals to 216. Now actually will the value of k be that 2? No, because the last value of k is 4. Yes, and it has been already 4. So further it will not work. Yes, it will not work. So this is the last iteration, means 4 times only it will move there. So what is the final value of x? That is 216. So we'll get here output. So output here 216. So here is 216, we get 216. So I hope you understood about this one. If you have any confusion, you can ask me there. Now we can also run, let's see, by running this program. Press paste here. Let's save it. Okay. Let's save it. Let's run it. Okay, look here. So here is 216. Now let's go for next program here. Next is rewrite a following program called it in a box. Let's find where are the box. So I'm going to highlight with red color. Yes. What it is asking that to copy all data from sequenced input data to new info dot dat. So info dot dat, it is fine there. We are going to read the data from here. So input, it is fine there. And next we are going to transfer data or the record from this file to new info dot dat. So this is the first mistake. Yes, what we have to do there, we have to use output. Now the input, yes, channel number 2 find there. Next is here do while not UAF one. Okay, it is fine there. Line input, this all, yeah, it is also fine there. Means all the one row is read at a time, so it's fine there. After that so it has the statement copy this one. No, we cannot direct copy. So what we have to do there, we have to use write channel number 2, all is fine there. Next is here do while. So whenever we do, it must be ended by terminate by loop. So here is the next. Next is here finish. We cannot write finish here, or we have to use close. So this is the next mistake. Yes. So we found here 1, 2, 3, 4. Any other mistake here? I don't think so. Okay. So this is how we can read the data and transfer the data. Next is there. Next is there. Save a number. We have to answer the questions for this program. List all string library functions. So string library functions, what are here? First is here mid functions. Yes. Space is also there. It is also a string handling function. Next len, here it is also used to find the length of a string. So that's all. Now next question is how many times loop T execute T? Yes, if $8 equals to $8, where is there? $8 is here. Okay, here my price minus. So what it means there? $S passing value here to here. So let's count the total number of characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So since the value of my prime minus n is 18, so it will execute 18 times. So that's all. Okay, yes, it will run 18 times. uh, so these are the some conversions, so we can do easily. Now let's go for the program writing. Our next program is to write a program in QBASIC that has length, breadth, and height of a room and calculates its area and volume. So we are asked to create a user-defined function to calculate area and subprogram to calculate the volume. So let's write it. So user-defined function to calculate area. Let's create a new program here. Area. So LB declare sub volume LB as input enter length, breadth, and height. Let's call the function first. LB. So next is call volume. Let's see into here. Now we have to use the function procedure. Function area LB. So we have to find the area. So area equals to L into B in function. Next is here sub procedure. Sub volume LBS. So B equals to L into B into S. Print the volume is B in sub. So let's see. Our program is as per that given question. Ask length, breadth, and height of room. Yes, length, breadth, and height. Find them. and calculates its area and volume. Find a user-defined function to calculate area. So function to calculate area, find here, or LNB. Yes, LNB find here. Next is here subprogram to calculate volume. So subprogram volume we use LNB to find. Yes. So our program is as per the given program. Okay, let's save it first. 2081 BS question 9 in uh, Lalitpur PABSON. Okay, let's run it. Let's give a value here. So 12, 13, 14. So the area is 156 and the volume is 2184. So that's all. Nothing more we have to do. Now let's go for next question here. Next question is call student.dat has stored data under the field heading registration, class, section name, date of birth, gender. Write a program to display all the information of class 9 students whose gender is female. So let's write 9 B number. So let's see what are the variables here. Role. No, it's not role, it's a registration number. So registration number, grade, section, date of birth, next is here gender. Now let's use if. So that's all. So this is how we can write the program. So nothing more is there. So registration number, then class section, grade section, then name and date of birth, name and date of birth, then gender fine. And we are asked to display the information of 9 class students whose gender is female. So 9, so we are using 9 here. Okay, everything fine here. So then we have to print it, nothing more we have to do here. So that's all. We can also use without using UCase if it is storing that, yes, or we can use the UCase or the LCase, that don't matter. Okay, so that's all. Let's save it. Let's go for next question here. Now next question is from C language. So what this is asking, to write a program, input 3 integers and display the greatest one. Let's go for it. Let's close the QBASIC now. Let's run it. 4, 5, 6. So 6 is the greatest number. So this is how we can write a simple program. Now next question is here. To display all even numbers between 20 to 40 along with their sum. So let's write this one. Let's declare a variable I. Next is we are asked to find sum. So sum here. Let's run the loop. So we are asked only even numbers and the sum as well. So let's go for it. Even numbers means divisible by 2. So let's write if I divided by 2 equals to 0. Let's print it first. I. We are also asked to find the sum. So S equals to I. So writing this and writing this both are same. Okay, that's all. Now let's print the sum of even numbers. Let's save it. Let's run it. Okay, here we have used sum. Let's make it S. So it is again creating problem. Yes, what we can do? We can run the online. Let's go online here. Let's run it. So look here, are we getting 20, 22, 24, dot, 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 40, and the sum of even number is 330. Is not it very simple? It's very simple program. Yes. Okay. I hope you answer about this one. If you have any questions, then let me know. Okay. Thank you for joining me. And just again tomorrow you can join me with different questions and practice sessions. You can share with your friends. And if you like the video, just hit the subscribe button and join me every day until your SE is over. Okay. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.